Hi everybody, welcome back. I am just going to go over some of the new brushes that I got in the mail yesterday. This is the Lindsay Craftimo 6-piece watercolor brush set. That is the Frugal Crafter on YouTube. I watch every video of hers. I've learned so much from her. So I was anxious to get some of her brushes that she designed and take a look at them. So I am going to tell you what I think just from the get-go, and I haven't looked at them, I haven't opened them, so this is exciting for me. So, and I'm going to do a little painting with them, so we'll just see how I like them. This will be unboxing and first impressions. So I love how her box is designed with the poppies. And if you watch her channel, you can see a painting she designed with them. I really like it. I love poppies. So the box is nice. There's this magnetic closure and it opens and it says Lindsay Wyrick. Here we go. Oh, they are beautiful brushes. So she's got a 1-inch flat, and I'm just going to take them off. Maybe if you pull it, there you go. Pull it off that way with the tab. So it's a beautiful brush. It looks like a gold tack-on. There's not a whole lot of sizing in it. I'm just going to lay them to the side as I get them out. Number 12 round. And that's got quite a bit of sizing in it. So we'll rinse that off before we use it. It feels like a faux squirrel. Let's just, yes, it does. It feels like a squirrel. It's a real soft brush. Let's see. I'm going to pull on that to see if any hairs come out. I don't see any. It looks like there's going to be a couple that want to, but that's kind of normal. It's a real soft brush, so it doesn't have any, it will stay over. So it's a good soft brush. It has a little bit of spring to it. One of the bristles came out, but I look for that to be a good brush. Now this is one thing I was excited about. This is a 1/2-inch cat's tongue, and it looks like it's going to be a soft brush. That looks nice. That looks really nice. Let me zoom in. See if I can zoom in. I think I'm going to really like that one. It has a little bit more spring to it than the other one. So let's look at the next one. Oh yes, this is the dagger brush. 3/8 dagger. It looks like it's a golden tack-on. I'm going to pull on the bristles. It looks like there's one kind of hanging out there. I don't know if you can see that. But there's like one hair that's sticking out just a little bit further, and you can just snip that off with a pair of scissors, which I think I'm gonna do now. It was just a teeny tiny due to probably manufacturing. And then we've got a number 8 round, which is a good all-purpose brush. Nothing came out of that. That looks good. Comes to a nice point. To a number 1 rigger, which I use rigger brushes all the time. So I am excited about having this one. That looks wonderful. Oh, it's got lots of nice spring to it. Comes right back into position. We'll see how much water it holds when we test them out. So, okay. So there is the packaging it comes in. Comes in foam protection. I'll keep this for a while because, you know, I don't know. I was really excited to get these, so I was really excited for her. So, all right, so let's test these brushes out. So let's start with the #1 flat brush. We'll get that soaked up with water. And let's do an exciting color like this blue I have on my palette. Holds a lot of pigment. So I'm going to start over here. All right. Oh, that looks really nice. So I can't keep going and going and going. So I'm getting about one swipe, but it's a golden Taklon. So it's not like it's meant to hold a lot of water like a natural hairbrush. And probably the more you use it, the more water it's going to hold. So let's just do a wash on this sketchbook page. I know you really shouldn't go back over it, but I'm going to just to it's a nice, it doesn't hold much water. If you want a brush that's going to hold more water, then I think you're going to have to go towards a natural hairbrush. Okay, so that gave a nice wash. I didn't have even pigment, but you know, I liked it. It just cut me about one swipe across my sketchbook. This is an 8x8 sketchbook, so it doesn't hold that much water, but being the material it's made out of, I don't expect it to hold that much water. So it's a beautiful brush. It comes to a nice flat point, and you could get really good marks. Let's make some marks. Let's make some flat marks. Yeah, ooh, that's pretty. So I just kind of curved it a little bit. Oh, that's really nice mark making. So you could get I think I'm really going to like this brush. I do have other flats, but not this wide, I don't think. Makes a nice straight line. Like I said, I really like this one. And what I did is just kind of, maybe I can make a U. Oh yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Ooh, I think I'm going to enjoy this brush. Yes, love the mark making. Oh yeah, love that mark making you can do with this brush. I think I'm really going to enjoy this brush. On to the next brush. I'm going to use this big #12, and this is like a faux, feels like a faux squirrel. It's real soft. It does not spring back. So, but that's good. Some watercolors really like this kind of brush, and I do in certain situations. So let's make some leaves. See how much pigment it'll hold before I have to reload. Okay, so I'm just going to work it into a point there, and I'm going to just make a stem with the point. Nice. And then I'm going to just tap down, press down and left. Nice. If you wanted to, you could come back up around. Nice. Reload your water. And I'm using my Arteza sketchbook. It is my favorite sketchbook. I don't feel real precious about it, but the paper is halfway decent. I'm seeing a little hair that's coming out here, which that's to be expected. It performs as I expect it to perform. It does have a good laydown of color. I do like that. So the only thing I noticed is there was a little fiber that was coming out, and it's coming out like right here. But that is to be expected with new brushes. So what I'll do is I'll just take it and snip that. Might even pull that single hair all the way out and snip it down to the ferrule. There. So, and I'm sure that just happens during manufacturing sometimes. So, I like this brush. It's a good brush. I'll use it again. Okay, so next is the cat's tongue. So, I think she's going to have classes on YouTube on using these brushes. Let's go to a new page. And I'm thinking this for flower petals. So let's get a color, maybe this purple I have up here. Or no, maybe this, I think this is quinacridone rose I have here. I'm not for sure. It's a cool red color. So I'm going to just go around in a circle. I like that. Maybe drop some more concentrated color in there. Yeah, I like that. I'm enjoying that a lot. Okay, so I even like the unevenness of pigment. It could be what I picked up was uneven, but I'm enjoying that. So let's just drop some additional darker pigment in there. Maybe, I don't know if I can get, it's not wanting to move. Let's get maybe some green, nickel azo yellow. Oh yeah, I like nickel azo yellow because of the way it moves pigments out of the way. So that's nice. Let's mix that in with that green. It's about time for me to clean my palette. And then come down, push, lift up, come back, come down, push. So that's okay. Then we got your number 8 round. It seems like it doesn't seem like a squirrel because it does have some spring back to it. Let's do another leaf with some of this Green Apatite Genuine, and we will let's do a stem. And I like it when the brush is full of water. And I'm wanting to go back and reload so I can get sorry about my hand being in front of there. But I have to hold my brush a certain way. So that's really nice. I really enjoyed the way this brush released its pigment. So yeah, that's a really nice brush. All right, and the next brush is a dagger. So I'm not exactly sure how to use these daggers. So I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna go up here to this purpley color. So let me just play here a minute. So that's gonna take some practice. So I'm not exactly sure how I want to maneuver that brush, so I'm not really used to it, but we'll see. And the last in the bunch is number 1 rigger. I am looking forward. Let's do a little sap green. We can do a stem. Nice. Let's do some little, maybe if we do a branch coming down this way, and then take this and maybe do some like pine needles. When I think of a rigger brush, I think of pine needles, grasses, stems. I really like this brush. Yeah, I really like this brush. I kind of messed up right there and got too much pigment, but that's okay, no big deal. And then I can go back down and give this another layer. Yeah, I really like this brush. This is a brush I'll use because I do like to do florals and botanicals and greenery. So I really enjoy that brush and the lines it gives me. So that's all the brushes that I've got to review today. I think I am going to get a lot of use out of Lindsay's Lindsay Wyrick's Craft-A-Mo brushes, the Frugal Crafter. I really like them. So talk to you later. Bye. Oh yeah, and leave me a comment below if you've got them, and if not, what are your favorite brushes? So I'm going to make these some of my new favorites. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye.